Hello everyone, I am PrussianPrince with day 1 of Chain of Command, the Paradox sponsored event. So if you don't know what Chain of Command is, it is a Hearts of Iron 4 event, of course, as you can tell from this menu that I'm showing to you guys. It is 4 content creators, so that is myself, Torier, who is playing as the Prime Minister of the UK, I'll explain that in a minute. And we also have Feedback Gaming and Mordred a Viking. One interesting thing here is that, yes, this is a 4v4 multiplayer event happening on June 10, 11, and 12, each day starting at 6 p.m. CST, and each session takes 2 hours, give or take, so 6 hours total. But again, the interesting thing here is that, yeah, it is 4v4, but each side is only playing one faction. So there's a lot of co-oping going on. The content creators are Democratic UK, and we have the developers on Imperial Germany. Now for the content creators, there's also another interesting thing. So there is a virtual House of Commons, which does do a lot of debating and proposes bills which people have to vote on, and also binds the content creators to making certain decisions in the game, like which focus path to go down on in the focus tree, or certain research, certain doctrines, and so on and so forth, even as much as construction, so to speak. So how many civilians, how many dockyards to build, and so on. They have a lot of power essentially, and they can also elect a prime minister. So, well, out of the 4 content creators, and Torier has actually been the one elected as prime minister. So this should be a very, very interesting game. We'll see how we do things. Also, Torier has delegated specific roles to us. I am the general staff, so commander-in-chief of the army. We have Mordred Viking as the first lord of the admiralty, and Feedback is vice minister or something. I'm not really sure what he was actually assigned, but he does some construction, trade, and I don't remember what else, I believe. But anyway, that's it for the intro, so enjoy the game.
Okay, we're in.
Fall in! Come on!
Everything seems to be working.
Ready to move!
Okay, Mr. Prime Minister, can you tell me what my role is again?
First, I mean, you're gonna help Prussian and Mordred when they request it, probably handle Asia as well. For now, you handle the economy. I think we're gonna need quite a lot of civ factories at the start, and then dockyards and military ones.
Oof. Big oof. Do you want me to take into both immediately, or do you want me to focus on either civs or navs?
Oh, can we already do stuff? Like we're in here now?
I presume so,
I
because someone's
assume so,
created
yeah.
divisions.
I mean,
Because-
I can create, I can do, we definitely need mechanical computing, we need the computing machines to be going down, definitely.
Okay,
So I'll do mechanical engineering computing. You can do, economy research as you see fit. We will be getting a bonus to industry at some point, so maybe it will be nice to be teched up on that a little bit already. So yeah, mechanical computing definitely. I'm gonna start the first focus.
Okay.
Steady as she goes, or
Ready, sir!
limited rearmament? I think limited
Ready
rearmament.
to move! Ready!
I mean, we'll need both.
Orders!
Has any decisions been made in advance? What direction our production is going?
Mordred decides what to do with dockyards. Prussian supervises the military production,
Good.
but I request that support equipment be in at least one factory
Yes.
at all times, because I'm going to need that for operations.
I'll need it for engineer company as well.
Oh,
You
an
need one
agency.
factory and
So at
recon
least
planes.
2, maybe 3, I don't know.
So you guys discussed that. Maybe feedback you will take Air Force. Just discuss with PrussianPrince because
Of course.
while you were not there, he was,
That's actually a very good idea. Yeah, you do the Air Force.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
The Air Force it
And-
is.
And operations does have to be highest priority because we're going to rely on that to slow down the Kaiser.
Okay, so when it comes to like military production, do I just set up the military factories myself, or do I just ask feedback? Or whatever?
No.
I mean, discuss how many he needs for the planes.
Okay.
You
okay.
guys handle it
we talk
between
talk
yourselves.
talk about it. Yeah. Okay.
I just need some support equipment and infantry equipment for operations.
Okay.
Don't forget to use colonial templates.
Yep.
Oh, right, and we would benefit if we have at least 5 army experience from doing a tiny template that just has, 1 battalion of infantry in it, so that we can deploy lots and lots of hundreds of units and then quickly switch them to what we need and
Yes.
transport them all over the world.
Yep, that's a good idea. I'm just preparing to duplicate the colonial templates.
Mr. Modred, what are you doing?
I'm reorganizing the fleet so that I know what's building and when.
You are the Navy boyo, are you?
I am the Navy boy. I like navies.
Yeah, we even talked at the last ParadoxCon, and he was the most Navy-focused House of Iron 4 player I ever talked to, so it was a no-brainer that he handles it.
I'm just happy I beat Bokun at sea. That's my lasting achievement.
Good.
So yeah, feedback takes the Air Force. That's a good idea.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, I like it.
Why didn't I think of that earlier? To recap, first priority, attack on Italy. Second priority after that, or if that doesn't work, attack on Netherlands and the Dutch East Indies simultaneously. Feedback, you weren't here for that.
Reinforced.
We need... Oh, already?
We
Ooh,
also
we
have one
started.
tech slot that's
Oh,
not being
okay.
used.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have.
feedback, you take that for industry.
Yep.
I think construction maybe, but your call.
Yeah, probably construction.
You
Agree.
you want me to use the last research slot?
The
Yeah,
third
for,
one.
for
yeah.
industry.
Yep.
Just do
cool.
some industry with
Yeah.
it.
We're splitting the research slots.
Oh
Like,
my
I have-
goodness,
Mine's
the
first.
micro.
Yeah, mine's second.
Prussian second. Feedback's third. Ontario's fourth.
Oh boy.
Ontario will have fourth and fifth. Probably.
Is there going to be any emergency plan, like executive powers that can be deployed where the Prime Minister takes over?
Assuming direct control.
we we might need to do an emergency vote on that. All right,
Execute.
we get 1 emergency vote a day, so we can request that.
Hmm.
My map mode switched.
We
Yeah, mine
do
did
that.
too.
we have
I
to
don't
fix
know.
the military factories, so we have to decide now. Actually, we should have decided before
Okay,
we
just
started, but yeah.
maxed out infantry equipment for now, and
Yes,
then
it's
you
good.
adjust so it doesn't go to waste.
Marvelous.
It, I keep getting like naval units selected.
Oh,
Right,
sorry.
I'm
It's
maxing
fine, it's
out
fine.
infantry equipment, and we don't need tanks, do we?
We are not. I'm deleting that one.
Interwar bombers as well, I think.
Interwar fighters, no. Interwar bombers, no.
Wind artillery.
We will have artillery, but maybe not 34 artillery. We'll produce it when we have 39. Because I hope we can get it early enough to produce a lot of it. So I'll delete that. And
I'm not sure
I'll
how many we
increase-
need for support equipment. As I said, I need at least 1 at all times.
I will put 3 on it to be safe, but we might be fine with 2. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this is okay. It depends on what we want to do with air, because we could go with anti-air, or we could just go mass air, like fighters and stuff.
Ready to move!
What were you picking first with political power? Was the
Elusive Gentleman has to be first. We need to attack them with agents quickly. And then I think free trade for research and production bonus, and then the scientists.
okay? See, the one I really like is the silent workhorse, because it gives you a lot more.
No, that doesn't
political
work.
power.
Philip Kerr
Doesn't?
is removed if you do no further appeasement. So it's a waste
Oh,
of
okay,
political
that's
power.
correct. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's
Orders!
Would have been nice though.
Yeah, if we had old guard in the navy or army, that would be great as well. But there isn't one. Yeah, Filipka is great, but if you do anything other than what we're doing. As for Field Marshal, I'm recommending the guy with the offensive doctrine, but
Yeah,
you probably know better.
definitely. Yes. I agree.
Agency, almost ready. MI6. No,
Nice.
no, I'm 31.
Orders!
Okay.
Okay, what do we do
We're about to
first?
run out of oil. Well, not that quickly, but
Listen up!
yeah.
Yeah, I'll move. I'm
Mm.
currently training capital ships. I don't
Attention!
need to do all of them though.
Okay.
I'll try and judge not running out of oil, but I do use a lot of oil for training. Do you want me to train them? That's actually a good question.
I have no idea. Do what you think is best.
I believe we can.
Because I'm going to
request
need to do
divisions,
some
yeah.
training, because I'll need to refit the destroyers, which requires Navy experience.
Only thing I want to advise regarding the fleet is just detach the pride of the fleet and leave it in the port because we need that extra war support.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Ready! Move out! All in!
If I go to like agency, does it fit for you as well?
No.
No.
No,
What
the
the map
only
mode
issue.
do?
The only thing we jump it onto randomly is Navy, which is really bizarre.
I'm sorry, I'll try and stay on the Navy.
No, I don't.
It's alright.
No
like,
idea.
Alright.
It's so random.
I'm just so used to like flicking between Navy and Army, so I can see what is going on in multiple theaters. But now I only care about the Navy, so I just need to stay on the Navy. Ah, almost did it again. As I was talking about it.
Oh, right. I'm also
Okay.
going to spend political power on becoming the spy master when that becomes an option. We need those 4 spies.
Wait, you can't hear me? Did you not hear me? Oh, okay. Good. Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Thanks a lot for the follows, you Rebel and Carl Myers. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome to the stream. I am gonna mute myself again, and I don't know if I'll do any more shoutouts, guys. Sorry. Gotta focus on the game. Alright. Let's see.
Guns!
I'm gonna send the entire army to the UK first, then reorganize from
All
there.
in!
I mean, I'm
Yeah, that's what I did with the Navy.
I'm not sure if the
Ready
like
to
one
move!
division thing is still a thing or
Ready,
No.
sir!
since it's not.
No.
Okay,
No.
What one
they-
division?
Listen up!
it's not
they
working
took-
anymore, right? It's changed.
1.9.2. They took it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I read
Train
something
one
about
division.
that. I didn't try it.
Guns!
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Me too. It's become the bread and
so
butter of every
you're
strategy. hasn't it?
training Raj troops in the Raj.
Hmm?
I mean, you're training Raj troops directly. You can, if you want. I usually do it that way, that I just train
You
troops
just,
that I can deploy in Britain and then
Just switch them.
But-
Okay.
yeah. I mean, do what you want, it's just faster.
I don't have like XP to make like a 2 with template.
You can train colonial garrisons, they're tiny and they're small, and switch them once they're ready. I mean, you have your own
Oh, yeah, it's
style.
still-
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
always deploy ahead of time, but always.
Yes.
Agent, finally. Okay, do we have an orator? We don't.
Ready
Let's
to
get
move.
to scope up with that.
Attention!
Germany.
Guns!
It starts. We see you.
Oh, hello, Germany. Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, there's going to be the civil war in a moment, right? I mean, unless they're doing something else, which would be ill-advised.
Can we see what they're doing?
Not yet, but we will soon be able to once we get enough spy network.
Do we know how early they can fight us? Because, if we know that, then we can just... We don't need to hurry up with the recruitment.
Ready!
I think in the early drafts there was a limit on when wars could be declared, but I don't remember seeing that in the latest.
There
Let me
is a
see.
draft 1939, but that's just for non-focus stuff.
So
So if they can get focus war go on us in 38, I think. If they do break the Anglo-French colonial hegemony focus.
All in.
okay.
The
Because
element is complete. We cannot do shadow scheme yet, so I'm going for steady as she goes. That will get rid of the abdication crisis quickly.
Yes, sir.
So is that. Like bling. Oh yeah, I thought I disabled that. Yeah,
Germany
so
declared war on
war.
Germany.
oh yeah, they're
Oh,
going
boy.
for the Imperial thingy.
Crap, I forgot to upgrade. Damn it.
Upgrade what?
I'm supposed to be upgrading the agency all the time.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't
That's
pop
like-
up when you finish, which is
Yes.
annoying me.
Orders.
Can you set it to pop up when it finishes?
I don't think so. But yeah.
Alright, I'll just keep the agency screen open.
Ready, sir.
Recruit some German operatives. Active sonar complete. Am I talking too much?
No, it's good. It's good.
It's okay if you talk too much, I'll just edit it out.
Nice, we're gonna get some stability now, and then we'll lose all of it.
Well, not all of it. We're gonna have pretty high stability most of the time, I think. Also, do reinforce the empire, that gives extra 10%. Then we'll lose some, but
Lose
not
like,
all.
is it? Do we lose like 30 or I think like 30 at least, right? From the focuses.
I think we lose 20. We lose 10 for Churchill and 10 for non-further appeasement, and I think that's it.
Oh, it's every man will do his duty, 10%. Then it's actually at least 30%.
yeah. 30, yeah, 30. Well, that's fine. We're at 73. We're gonna be at 93 in a moment. But also lose 10 to. Oh, we can do the shadow scheme. Perfect. Do that in a moment. Shadow scheme gives us the research slot. I almost went to increase the game speed.
Okay. I really like the new, well, not so new anymore, filter for and search being in the focuses. Especially when the trees get so massive. Helps a lot.
Attention.
Looks like they're gonna finish up issues there in Germany.
Commands.
Remarkably quickly too.
Ready to move.
I wonder if they use the Landsturm Regiment exploit. Or was that patched?
I'll try to
You know,
place
when you
this.
name your units Landsturm Regiment and then instead of that,
Oh, you
those
mean-
3 units, ones you get huge ones.
Template
that might-
switching for like,
Yeah, template switch.
yeah, okay.
But
I
It
see
might
what
have
you mean.
been patched, I guess.
Maybe. I'm not sure if it was patched. It used to be like, you would, in multiplayer, people would really abuse that. They'd make like mechanized or like really expensive stuff in templates, and then they'd name it like whatever the templates
Landsturm
spawn
Regiment.
with. Yeah. But that is an exploit, so
Ready to move.
it's fixed. Good. If it's not, we don't use it.
Yes, sir.
If we have anything like that, even, which I don't think we do. I don't know.
Germany's doing very well against Germany. I think Germany's going to win.
Yeah, Germany's beating Germany. It's surprising.
Definitely a Germany victory.
Is it actually possible to lose this war, though? That is the real question.
Von Markensen, very unlikely.
I know. And 20% is just so strong.
Yeah, it's more of a question of when rather than if.
So, the other thing that we actually should get the air designer at some point. Would be nice. Like we have to not forget that before we research the
How-
fighters.
How important is that?
Quite important.
Very important. We want it at bare minimum for
Not-
the 1940 fighters. Bare minimum.
But not as important as partial mobilization or free trade, right? And
No.
probably not as important as German anti-aliens scientists.
You'd
When-
agree with
for
the
the-
partial mob.
Yeah, but
But
the
not-
others not. I wouldn't. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The change to the research system, I think it was about one DLC back, has severely nerfed the refuge for the scientists.
Yeah.
But it's 5% per scientist.
Yeah, it used to be minus 5% off the overall time. It used to be
Yes.
so much
Yeah.
better.
Same with computing
Ooh.
machine. Actually, it got nerfed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you want
In
to
fact, the
deploy
entire
the
electronic
colonial
shield
garrison?
was
Sorry.
strong.
Do you want to deploy the colonial garrisons ahead of time?
Sure, but I'm trying to think if like it's actually necessary. Like.
Well, if you're gonna use them, then no. But I would suggest to deploy as many as we can. Then you can, switch them to the Raj units, for example, and then train more. But
Ready to move!
Well, I mean, the issue is if we train, there's attrition, like on the map. If you train from the recruit and
Yes.
deployed them, and
but
the
in that
attrition,
case, then we should.
the attrition in vanilla is like actually quite a bit.
Ready to move!
It's in
Well, then maybe.
let's see, what is it?
we
It's
should
6%. So I mean,
Then
yeah.
we should just deploy them as you started with Raj units deploying directly, because
Attention!
or just train infantry 20 instead of that.
Ready, sir!
I don't know.
yes. Okay, we can restart it. I think it's not a big deal. I can start them over because like when our
Well, just deploy the ones you have. We're gonna need some against Italy in early 1938 if all goes well.
we will have more than enough troops. But, I mean, we already have. Yeah. I'll
I mean,
I'll
I don't
delete
wanna
it. I'll
step
make
on your
new
toes.
ones.
Just
I think it's
we
fine.
have different ways of doing things.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
If it's early 38, you should have more than enough. For sure.
Yes, sir!
Just a concern I want to throw out there. If we are going to be taking on Italy, we're going to either need firepower on the ground or in the air. Are we going to be moving towards artillery or are we going to be spamming lots of CAS?
So we have some. We will need like 10 with marines with support artillery. So we should try and make them, but do we even start with marines? We don't. So
We can research Marines next if you
Maybe not
really
like-
need them.
well, if it starts in 1938, we can delay it. We only need
Well,
the template.
I don't remember
like
exactly. It might be
later.
late 37, early 38, something like
Okay.
that.
Definitely 10 with marines with support artillery. And
German
yeah.
Civil War is over.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
They're a player, so we can ask them for military access. Should we do that? Just to annoy them.
Just constantly, over and over.
Do we start with gas? We have 4. We should have
Portugal
more,
seeks to
right?
purchase British ships. Right. Yes, right? Yeah, off-map civilian factory.
Yes. We have tactical bombers that we could use actually.
They refuse.
And 300 gas. We could use what we have to invade Italy. Like we have some tax and some gas. That's probably more than enough. It's like 500 total at least. I think. Yeah, 300 gas and 200 bombers. Back bombers. Secure the new state. That's what they're doing. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, they're just going down that tree.
No
That's fair.
surprises so far.
Yeah.
Fall
We've
in!
got enough intel to find out what's going on the ground yet.
Attention!
Working on it, but no. We do
Attention!
know what ships they have, though.
Yeah, we've had a naval breakthrough.
Ready!
They've built one
Oh.
more battleship.
It was there, now it's gone.
Ready to move!
It's hard to say at this point without looking at what they're building,
Attention.
because this is pretty much just the standard layout for the start of the game, isn't it?
Oh,
Ready, sir.
oil.
No, it's okay. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll be trading to keep within the oil parameters.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same.
Yeah.
And I realise that I'm the one like sucking up most of it.
I know, right?
Should
Capital
we
ships, they're thirsty.
should we start adding something to our, decryption list?
I mean, is
oh,
it?
right, I formed a department, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We
I
did
mean,
form
what
the
country
department.
should we go for? All the choices we have. Ooh.
Yeah, what's that priority?
Oh, we're actually
gonna
going
be?
with Italy. Okay, I didn't expect you to do that.
Oh my goodness, King's Dragoon, thanks a lot for the 100 bits. You cheered, man. Much appreciated. And you know what? With this occasion, I'm gonna do a few more shoutouts. So, PO8CRG and the Blazing 45. Thanks a lot for the follows, guys. Long live the Commonwealth First Party. Yes. We'll see what we're gonna do here. Hopefully things pan out well, but never know.
You know what's best for me?
But do we need air doctrine? Because that would probably be the other thing that go in there.
Let's have a look. The biggest problem with air doctrine is you don't get to the juicy focuses until it's like at 2 years worth of pushing down the focuses.
Yeah,
Have we already had an agreement which one we got, what path we're going
yes,
down?
we're going Strat Destruction because it's like
That's the right one. Yeah.
yes, that's the right one.
Yeah. Because that's the earliest you can get
Yes.
multi-altitude flying.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, most of this is what I'm telling you. I know you guys already play the game. I'm telling the audience.
No, it's good. It's just
That's good. Like, that's one thing I hadn't heard, so sometimes you do learn stuff. Like, air is probably the area I'm weakest.
I just do politics and let my allies fight for me.
operational integrity used to be really good, but now it's like weaker. I don't remember which patch
Yeah.
changed it. But
It was that drop from 20 to 10, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we almost have Shadow Scheme. Very nice.
Nice.
Done.
Right, I'm doing industrial effort because we need that for the, for the research slot. So I'm not sure
Yes.
if we'll utilize the bonuses properly.
Ready to move.
Could just tech construction.
What? Construction? What do you mean?
Because with the bonus we could get. Let me just have a look. We could get to 1939 construction quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure if it's worth it.
Industrial effort. Let's see. That one. Yeah. I think it's probably worth it. The other way would be to like rush the machine tools, but now it's that would be one thing.
Yeah,
would
I'd
be another
recommend
one.
we do that next.
We can do that before industrial effort finishes. PrussianPrince, your doctrine is complete.
Yes. I'm gonna fix it. There we go.
Recruiting operative.
Because I think that like the tools are actually better than the construction.
If
Actually.
you stack construction early, you get lots of everything later.
Yeah, but we only have we have like 6 hours I think total of game time. So I'm not sure how late we will actually
That's 3 years per day, more or less. So it's gonna be enough time. We're gonna reach early 1939 today.
get. Okay. I mean,
I think
Will
that's
it be-
optimistic.
like on speed
mean,
3
if
in 2
speed
hours,
3
I don't
is-
think so. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of did the math. I might have been wrong. To do the intel stuff.
Hey, who clicked on the naval tab? Who was it?
Sir.
Who was it?
I haven't recently, actually.
Okay. So I think my guess is that we'll finish in like 1941. That's my guess. Like max. But I think that's also I think it's probably gonna be 1940 mid or something. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I wonder when they'll attack, because the longer we don't fight, the better it is for us, because we're be growing faster than they will, I think.
Well, we do have more civilians, I think, just barely. But when they...
Alright.
For now.
Doing machine tools?
Nice.
Oh, there's the wall.
Oh my.
Okay.
Now, there are a few, they're random. They're set up on random, so there are some interesting opportunities here because we can invoke an alliance with Portugal when we're at war. And depending on where Portugal goes on its focus tree, that could lead us to different things. Like, for example, if Portugal is fighting a civil war against fascists and we join Portugal, then the fascists will probably join, if the Axis are not a thing, the Japanese faction. And this way we could end up at war with the Japanese. For free. If we want to.
Yeah, I mean... They don't have that many units yet, right? So... They do have a lot of manpower, so I hope that they don't protect their home isles properly. That would be nice if we're at war, yeah.
You just drop a lot of naval invasions on ports. I mean, if they're at war with China, but it's random, so we could see weird stuff.
Oh, we got passive defense. I'm not sure if you get that as well. No.
Got 2 levels of passive defense, working on the 3rd.
Nice. So chance we're gonna get a PDX con this year, I think it's probably close to 0.
Oh, they're doing Revive the Kaiser Reich only now.
So thanks a lot for the follows, Mataglietti and Germs and Steel. Much appreciated, guys. Welcome to the stream.
Because if they don't, we're gonna have a lot of time, like mid 37 to maybe even early 38. But if they hire an advisor to boost it, well, that's gonna be much fun. But they'll only hire the advisor if they realize what we're doing, I think.
Just heads up, gentlemen. I just spotted that we have activity level of intelligence in our capital. It is medium.
So we need some anti.
I mean, we have
Potentially,
2 levels of passive
yes.
defense. I could leave 1 operative, but I think it'll be better to just, focus on increasing democracy.
We're boosting democracy. Okay.
Yeah. With everything.
Oh, it's on top. Sorry. 1 sec. Gonna move it. Just moving it slowly. Actually, I get all the way here. Now I'm gonna. Or here, maybe. What do you guys prefer it? Also, the lighting keeps messing up, and I have to reset the lighting every once in a while. I could have it here, right? Or I could have it like even lower. Maybe I should put it lower. 'Cause who cares about the stuff in the bottom right? I'll put it lower. Professional streamer, guys.
You can get on that construction.
Ooh, that navy tab. So strange, right?
relevant.
How that happens.
I know, Stuart. He does it for all of us as well.
Try to pick the options that are
Again,
cheaper
I
or the
did-
ones that are really
Oh,
needed.
I know what happens. It's whenever I create a new fleet, that's when
Yes,
it switches. It's
yeah,
not when
yeah.
I switch for you.
Ah.
And I have been creating new fleets as I kind of reorganize stuff because I'm training and refitting stuff.
Oh,
So it
don't
has
worry
been
about
you
it.
all along. I knew it.
That's what the problem is. Okay. I'll try not to create fleets and just create new task forces.
No, he
It's
knows.
gonna be
No,
difficult, though,
do
I'll be
what you
fair.
have to. Do what you
Yeah,
have to.
now he knows that he can bother us with it. Can't he?
Yes, I really could.
One thing I'm worried about is the air. Like, if we win the air, then we don't need anti-air. But if we don't, then we're really screwed if we don't have anti-air. So
Sons,
we have to choose if we go hard on air or we don't.
all in.
Discuss with feedback and make up your minds together, I guess.
I'll probably need some anti-air coverage in the oceans because I'm going primarily anti-sea. And I'd like to have 25 recon in every adjacent thing. So North Sea, English Channel, Western approaches if possible. And possibly Central Mediterranean, Eastern Mediterranean. Because air intel goes very, 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 very well with sea intel. It means I can find their ships and sink them.
Listen up! Orders!
Industrial efforts done.
Yes.
Next focus, Mr. Prime Minister.
Oh no, we.
Done already.
It is a research slot.
Oh no, that's. It. Okay, it's not ideal, but I think it's fine. Because like, I think like what I wanted is to have the bonus on either the 39 construction or 39 machine tools, right? But now it's gonna be used on 37 construction or 37 tools.
Yeah.
But it's not ideal.
But we will get more research slots, which is better overall. And we could use the bonus on 37 construction and 39 construction, theoretically, to get it in 37, 38.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's fine.
They are mass-producing submarines. Confirmed.
Ready to move!
Let's have a little cheeky look.
Do you have enough
last time I
intel, or
looked-
do I need to do an
I'll
operation?
be honest, like when we
No.
started the game, I took a picture of the intel screen so I can just compare that to what they have now.
I had a little look before, and I think the estimate was something like, I don't know, it was 17 to 19, and now it's showing 16 to 20. So,
Well, the first photo was, I think, 7 to 12 or something like that.
oh
yeah.
really?
Oh,
Okay.
Because I did it like just before we unpaused. So I'm definitely doing the right thing, going in a very heavy anti-submarine.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Their
Need,
counterintelligence is very strong, and they're messing up my operation.
I've seen what you're doing.
Oof.
So we have some political power. Are we waiting for it? Use it on something?
Well,
or
I
stay
wanted to wait a little bit so that we can go to free trade. That's 150.
there? Yeah.
If you guys agree, that's 5% more construction speed, research speed, factory output, and dockyard output.
Fine by me.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
It's very often what I do too. I like free trade. And as long as I keep the oceans open, we can trade for what we need, like oil.
I disagree. No, I'm totally joking.
How dare you, sir?
You're being deselected. Damn.
Fall in!
Alright. That's all done. Good stuff.
Ready!
I need better operatives. I have no one with the bonus to changing ideology.
Ready to move!
Free trade.
Fall in!
I think the tank brigade template is pretty useless, so I'll just delete it. It's 3 light tanks in it. It's better we make.
Bad.
Yeah, if we make like a tank template, I think it'll be cheaper
Sorry,
if we make it from the motorized template.
Yeah, but sorry to interrupt, but we kind of need to make a decision on industry. Do we do construction and tools, 37, or do we do construction and construction or tools and tools?
Is one of you guys free to have a chat with the casters?
Sorry?
Is one of you free to have a chat with the casters?
You're
They-
breaking up. I think your settings in Discord are voice activation are too high because
I can hear.
For me, it's fine.
He's asking if
yeah.
one of us is free to talk to the casters. Does anyone want to have an interview?
Fall in!
they-
Would be
they-
once we decide on the research.
I'm
I'll
going
go
to
through.
guess they're going
I'll
to
have
want
a talk.
they're going to want a conversation about intel. So whoever's the intel boyo,
I'm in.
I think they're going to have a conversation about that. Just a hunch.
Okay.
Just a hunch.
Just a moment. Just tell me, we're doing construction, or should I take in construction, guys?
I would say construction, because this is early game and we want to get
Sure.
stuff built.
All right,
Okay,
do it.
now I can talk.
Do it.
Also,
You need to like pull me to a different channel.
Yeah, he'll just
wait.
pull you.
so remember to micro the construction tab. If you can. We could micro it now actually, so we get 5 more civs on the one on the bottom. You know. Check the construction tab and you'll see what I mean. You see, we
Alright.
could like,
Oh, yeah.
if you switch
Sorry,
them.
Sorry, I switched that. That's
yeah.
feedback's prerogative, but yeah,
Oh,
I
is
know
it?
what you're
Okay. I
saying.
don't know.
That's
Orders!
we have the time to do that. Yes.
Yes. It's a lot of work for minimal gain. But,
Oh,
you know.
I see. I kind of see what you mean. I kind of see what you mean. You know, I never even thought of that. I never even thought of that.
Ready!
Usually, like, if you're playing on in a multiplayer game and it's speed 4, it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah.
But if there's 4 of us and there are like,
Ready to
you know,
move!
it's only on speed 3, I think we should be able to manage this just fine.
The meta man himself, Mr. Prussian Prince, giving us all those elite tips that we never even knew existed.
I didn't like find this
Did-
stuff.
did
I
Mordred
learned
get
this stuff from
disconnected?
others. So. What? Somebody
Mordred got
disconnected?
disconnected.
Oh, is he gone from the game too? No, I don't think so. Oh, he's just in the casting channel. It's fine.
Yes.
They just pulled him over. Yeah, it's fine.
Attention!
Intelligence update. We have an estimate between 17 and 22.
Yeah, Tori, or they
submarines.
wanted to talk to you about intelligence.
Yeah, just pull me in there.
I knew it. I knew it.
Right?
That's going to be up to them to pull you,
Oh god, that's good.
because I don't know if I'm allowed to. I doubt it.
I don't even see that channel. There's a setup channel.
It's a
Oh,
casting
you don't
channel.
see it. I see the channel.
I don't see a casting
Oh,
channel.
interesting.
Yeah, it's invisible to us. He has to drag you into it. You'll see it when you're in it.
Ah, okay, I see. I understand now. Me and Mordred have like different, like an additional role. That's why we can see it.
Ah.
There you go. He's gone.
Okay, so we all know the clear count of the submarines, right? And it's naval bombers. So, could we maybe change our production slightly when things kick off to invest a little bit more into naval bombers, just so we can keep the submarines down?
I actually disagree. The counter to submarines is having lots of destroyers. So long as your screen stays 100%, they cannot sink you.
Ready to move!
Fair enough, Mr. Naval Man. I'll take your word
Because
for it.
accuracy of torpedoes is directly proportional to your screening percentage. If you have a 100% screen, torpedoes have a 0% chance to hit.
That was a recent change, that wasn't it?
Yeah, that was man the guns. Like, their submarines will do nothing as long as we keep up a good naval screen. At least that's the theory. See if that's actually true.
I want to kill those submarines, though. I just don't want to. I don't want to let them
Oh,
skip by.
Guns!
I'm fitting out all of my destroyers with anti-submarine warfare modules. They'll do it.
Oh my goodness! And you're not even kidding. That list. That list.
That's a huge list, yes.
There's a reason I wanted to get that done early. In fact, the Leanders shouldn't be going first. Let's switch that around.
Oh, we have slots. Research slots.
Right, back here.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Did you
So-
answer their questions adequately?
Well, wait a minute. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, loud and clear, dude.
All right. How do I get rid of the screen thingy? I have the screen thing. I can see the chat. Yeah, they asked me why we're doing the thing with spies. I asked them if they can assure me that the devs want to know, and I told them we don't want them to assassinate Mussolini too quickly.
Reasonable.
Mm.
Attention!
All right, we have 2 free research slots. Now, what do we do?
So we just have to research something as like stopgap research until we get
I
more
would
industry.
wait with industry
Yes,
to
exactly.
get construction 3 immediately. I guess I'll do competing machine. It is
It's
a bonus,
very,
it's ahead of
very
time.
early. I don't think
Yeah.
it's like rushing it too heavily.
No?
We can take
1918 mortars.
All right,
What?
so
36
some stuff we need. 1918 support weapons.
36 artillery. 36 artillery. Have that too.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, my vote's for the artillery too.
And wait, I mean, you guys figure out the next research slot. I need to handle the intelligence agency.
Let's see, what can we get?
Air doctrine
Looking.
possibility.
Oh yeah, yeah. I agree with that too. Yeah. We also need the 36 fighter at some point, but I kinda would like to get it with the air designer. I mean, depends on when we build the fighters. When we start. It's tough choice.
Cool. No, that sounds cool to me. Let's have a little cheeky look.
Yeah, the earlier we get the air designer, probably the better.
Yeah. Because if we get, like, if we want to produce 36 fighters, we should do it with a designer.
So you guys think we should get the air designer before we get the German and Italian scientists?
Definitely. Yeah, I think it's
Yes, I would
much
say
more
so.
useful.
'Cause
Yeah.
Then we can start building the improved aircraft.
Okay, how about the last research slot? It's empty right now. 1919 because MG Stokes mortar?
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
let's take the feedback suggested the strat destruction,
Oh, I didn't
like on the air
hear that,
doctrine.
but I already took the mortar, so next time there's a free one.
Yes.
One concern I may have is that because we've not got max intel network,
Oh, sorry, ABC. Welcome back to the stream. It's Storier. He is a Polish guy, yes. Feedback and Murder Viking with me. All 4 of us against 4 players on Germany. They're all devs. Yep. I'm getting some dropped frames, 1% dropped frames. Not liking it.
my vote at this point is to put everything on build a network, and therefore we can see what we're doing, and then we can kind of adjust to whatever they're doing.
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as they pick the next focus. Because I am hoping they want to do Return of the Kaiser right now.
Let's see. Kaiserwerke is the choice. So they're going civs. They will probably do the Wilhelmwagen
Ooh.
next too. And then maybe the slot.
Well,
It's smart.
Just a heads up. I mean, now they're over 40%. I mean, we're not really getting any
Yeah.
advantage from the boost.
Yeah, I'm switching. I think... Should we get some network in Italy, since we're planning to attack them? Like one operative.
Listen up!
I would say the only concern I have with Italy is if we don't have the firepower to get through them, we'll never break through. Do we have a plan what we're going to phase into once our equipment deficits are sorted?
We're out of oil again.
It's not me. I stopped training.
It's me. It's me all alone.
Damn it, Mr. Air Force! How dare you? Running the Navy dry like this.
So, I mean, we do have the marine template now. I'd like to add some artillery to it. I'm gonna actually prioritize it so it gets the equipment first.
I think they're boosting ideology in Czechoslovakia. Should I stop
What?
them?
I mean, that's pretty strange.
No, not really, because there's a focus in the tree that if Czechoslovakia, Austria, and Hungary have enough non-aligned support, and I think that's 40 or 50, they'll reform Austria-Hungary and join them. So I put 3 agents on network in Germany and 1 in Czechoslovakia.
Oh, okay.
Then we can boost democracy there and counteract what they're doing, I think.
Sounds smart.
But then we won't have max network because our network in Germany will deteriorate because their counterintelligence is good. So I don't know how much we need. We have 70% now. Do you have enough Navy, air information, army information?
We
Do you
need
more?
80%. That's what we need.
80%.
We need to
And
be able
everything?
to find out this infantry division, the one they give a special icon to, what its composition is.
I'm
And that
okay on
might-
Navy.
Yeah, it might be more helpful to counter
Right,
that
I think we'll
specific
do.
division.
All right, I'll do infiltration missions then. I think we can do that now.
Actually, on hindsight, I don't think it's ever going to be possible we get 80% just with raw networks.
No, but that's not network strength. It's yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna do infiltration. It's fine.
Yeah, I was going to say you can infiltrate, and that gives you a big bonus, as does recon flights.
Yeah, once you start the recon flights, it's gonna be fine. Oh, research slot is free. Construction.
Do we have research aircraft? Let's get scout planes.
But construction
No
free.
construction.
Oh,
It's
construction.
fine.
Sorry, yeah.
We have the
37.
bonus.
Yes, construction.
That's construction
Didn't see it was
39.
Yes.
Just one concern, our fighters are really dated.
Yes. We should get them with the. When we're getting the air designer now, then we just start the air tech as well. Maybe we should have
Yeah, okay.
already started it, actually. Yeah,
Once
we can-
artillery is done, we'll do air tech and get the air designer.
Yeah, we can even switch the artillery tech to the fighter now, actually.
It's almost done, and we don't have the designer yet. So
Yeah, but the designer only matters. Like you just have to get it before finishing the tech.
So it depends if you want to start producing that artillery.
It's not the new equipment. It's just passive bonus. It's fine.
Oh.
Like,
All right, let's switch. What do you want? You do it. You switch it to what you want.
okay, I'll switch to the fighter.
And you want air designer? Which one?
It's the let's see what's
Light
the
aircraft?
one that light aircraft.
Submarine.
So I think it's Supermarine.
Fighter agility,
Yeah.
max speed.
That's the best one, I think. We don't have another one even, right? Yeah.
There's a heavy fighter.
No, not that one. Get
Light
the
aircraft designer.
Supermarine.
Fighter,
Supermarine.
10% speed and agility.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, that's the one.
There you go.
Right. Good.
Awesome.
And now we're kind of looking political power until Churchill comes in. Unless we have enough for one scientist.
So it looks like Germany sent an attaché to Spain, so they get like XP. I
Really?
guess they want their XP from there.
Fascist Spain. That's a lot of political power. I wouldn't do that. You can get that experience for training and advisor. Unless they have something.
Maybe they want some really sick like tank template or variant on like equipment.
Yeah, just a heads up, we actually need 50% intel on the army to get approximate information on the divisions. We're at 40 right now, so we're not that far away.
Spies are on the mission already, but it will take very long. 140 days.
Oh my.
Yeah. Intel network will degrade, but we are working on... You know what? I'll pull the girl from Czechoslovakia. We don't need Austro-Hungary to happen. They are doing Democratic Bastion, so I think we're good. Because Democratic Bastion will increase their democracy support,
Yes, sir.
and they might even join us. Oh, maybe we should do a diplomatic mission to Czechoslovakia. Invite them to our faction later.
Orders.
It's been so long since I played as the German Empire. How does Czechoslovakia interact with the German Empire? I can't even remember.
If you go into their focus tree, down from the Kaiser, then left to focus on the true enemy, then down to rekindle imperial sentiment, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Austria get extra support from another line, and when they have a certain amount of it, they can reform Austria-Hungary and automatically join the German faction.
Okay.
I mean, that's where I think they're going. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not going that way at all. They're doing Kaiserwerke for now. Just strong industrially, but yeah. I suppose I could just keep boosting democracy to maybe get a civil war there or something.
Orders!
Research slot coming up from the mortar. What do you guys think we should do? I think industry, the ones because we don't need to conserve the bonus anymore.
Yeah.
Concentrated.
Sounds good.
It's
Maybe machine tools when the fighter is done.
actually. I think we should keep one research slot on the fighter and just hard tech it after it's done. I think we just
Even when
because
it's
it's
ahead of
worth
time?
rushing it. Yeah. It's like
It's
one
gonna take
tech.
2 years to do it.
Yeah, but
Would
then we
benefit more from like 2 doctrines or something.
we restart it once we get the bonus as well. We can
Which
restart taking it.
bonus? From the
We have
focus?
like from fighter command. So we start taking it immediately now, and when we get the bonus from fighter command, we restart the tech as well.
But we won't get fight command for quite a long time, I think.
Yeah, it's
Like
fine.
39 maybe. I don't think it's worth. I mean,
Orders!
if you really need that fighter, we can just keep the slot on it forever, and not get fighter command. Why? Because for that we need general rearmament, which we'll do at some point. Then air rearmament, and then fighter command.
I mean, I would rush general rearmament because it's minus 5% consumer goods at least.
I'm gonna build 2 more fleets, so it's about to flip again.
Okay. We can't do that until the political, options are fulfilled. So we need to do the
Oh,
attacks
it's-
like continental intervention and
we
secure all
are-
imports.
We are stuck with the bill, or what?
Well, yes and no. We want to attack as soon as possible. That's going to be like
Okay.
tons of extra factories and stuff like that. So any tech or industry is secondary to attacking quickly.
Okay.
After continental intervention and secure all imports, we can do all the all the tech and industry we need. But before, it's tough. We also should encourage colonial elites at some point. It's pretty good.
Minus 5% consumer goods though. It's so juicy.
Yeah, that's better. But
It's so
talking
good.
about the
yeah.
fighter thing,
Yes.
it's 2 focuses for just the fighter bonus. So maybe it's better to just dedicate the slot and take the hit for the long research rather than doing these focuses.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Ready!
Depends. How crucial is that fighter to you?
I think it's super crucial because if we don't invest at all into anti-air, we will need that fighter, and if we don't invest into anti-air, we will definitely need that fighter again.
I'll need to do computing machines soon because this research speed bonus when you get it early, it does add up quite a lot. I think. Right, so I'm thinking once concentrated industry 1 is complete, we do the competing machine, keep the fighter on the fighter, and once construction 3 is done, we do use that for different industrial research. But keeping the fighter on the fighter, would you rather have the fighter or have like 5 techs into ground forces?
Well, I don't need many techs in ground forces. I need 39
Right.
guns, 39 artillery, and maybe 80. That's mostly it. That's like the stuff that's crucial. And that's like a few techs.
All right, we'll see. We'll see along
So-
the way how it goes, right?
So I only need 2 in only need 2 in like the infantry tab. It's the 38 equipment and the actual 39 guns. Then in the artillery tab, we need the 36 artillery and the 39 artillery equipment. And then we need like anti-tank, probably.
I don't know, that 1940 fighter kind of screws that over, but if you say it's worth it, I believe you.
It's
Global
like
fans
the best
complete.
thing. Yeah.
Right, now every man will do his duty.
Ooh, we have factories.
3 factories.
Yes, 3 factories.
Feedback? Did he leave?
I set up something quickly since he's not here.
I'll just queue some up just in case.
Yeah. Oh, those are 70%. There's some
Well,
80% one.
Are there
So-
more 80s?
Yes, yes.
are there
yes.
more
I
80%?
started another 80, and
Alright,
there's
and
one more there.
there's
too. There we
80%
go.
here as well. Yes, you're right. Should we start doing dockyards and military ones? Maybe that's enough civs for now.
Are we really gonna lose the navy? Like who's?
I would hope not.
Yeah.
he needs dockyards for refitting.
I would continue with civs, honestly,
Me too. Yeah.
Attention!
because this will get done
Civs.
eventually. We have such a huge fleet at the start.
Yeah.
It really depends later on what they're doing rather than at the
Yes.
beginning.
Listen up!
I haven't checked intel in a while. How's the mission going? Oh, I think they're sending their operatives somewhere.
So the war between Germany and UK, basically there's no non-focus wars on other players until January 39, I believe. That's a rule, but you know, if it's a focus, I think you can do that. You know, like whenever.
Us. Either they don't expect us to attack Italy or don't care about it at all.
Listen up!
Maybe they're not going that way anyway. Maybe, as Prussian suggested, they're just gonna appease Britain. No, that wouldn't make sense. Their navy would be shit.
I don't think they
Trying to-
care about their navy because
Yeah.
in the result they just want to knock out France, don't they?
No. No, the rules have been adjusted. Have a
Yes,
look.
yes, yes.
They need to capitulate us. Or have lots and lots of points, victory points everywhere.
Okay.
But every war that they declare, which they don't win, we get a point. So they're going to need to be careful about that.
I mean, when they start attacking something, we have to attack them. So we ensure that, you know, they can't naval invade places.
Depends what they attack. I mean, kinda, yeah, but hard to say really. Let's see how the situation develops.
Yeah, because I mean, we can't let them, you know, take
Another fleet incoming, careful.
the VPs, right? Because if we let them take the VPs, then we have to take them back from them.
If they take Poland, let them. Because taking Poland will leave them vulnerable to the Soviet Union. I think same goes for the Balkans and former Austro-Hungary. Not sure
But-
about Scandinavia.
No, but if we get involved in war, I mean, we can up our economy law. Though by then we should already have it increased. Although, is that up to us? Or is that like
There are
something-
regulations on that.
Yes.
We are about to go to partial mobilization very soon, like 100 days. But then, all right, we have enough political power. We're going to be doing partial mobilization in around 100 days, but I can do one scientist's decision. What do you guys think? Should we get German scientists?
Instead of?
Like, it's 100 political power.
Well, what could we get instead? I'm looking.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
it's-
concern is that's like knocking off, I guess, 2 or 3 or 4 days of total research. I feel like something could be used more effectively. My vote would be early mobilization.
Oh, can we do limited conscription? Are there laws on that?
I think
what,
there are laws on both economy and recruitment, right?
Yeah, but I think only service by requirement was only, or extensive conscription was only regulated. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna ask.
Okay. The scientists in general, yeah, they're cool, but you know, there's usually better stuff, and you still lose stability for it.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I think I very rarely hit those buttons anymore.
Yeah,
I can't remember
yeah.
the last time I did it.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
definitely used to do it more than I do now.
I missed that spot. So you guys are against the scientists.
Yeah, they're not as good anymore.
My vote is nay.
Okay, so I started the fighter. If there are nays, I'll stop the fighter.
Sorry, what?
I started the fighter research. If you guys want to switch it to something
Alright,
else.
but that's gonna delay all the infantry research and stuff like that,
It's-
unless you want to sacrifice the doctrine.
Well,
Although there will be 2 doctrine bonuses coming up soon. Or land doctrines from a focus.
I'm not
From
like
maintaining advanced power.
stopping the doctrine research ever. Like, so I only need to start artillery research and gun research. Mainly, those are the super crucial ones, right? So I need to start those maybe like early mid 38, early to mid 38.
We don't need
Somehow.
limited conscription yet, right? We can wait with that a bit.
We don't know. Oh, speaking of units, queuing up some more. Maybe
Are we
do.
going to put a garrison in Egypt? Because Italy's already got troops on the border there.
Okay, I'm gonna send stacks. When are we ready for
I'm just
that?
concerned because I'm sending my Mediterranean fleet to Egypt to be based in Alexandria.
Ready to move!
I'm gonna move the
So I have 3
entire-
fleets. I've got the home fleet, reserve fleet, and then Mediterranean fleet.
I'm just gonna send the troops there
Ready,
first.
sir! Call in!
Okay. Oh, research.
All right. Do we have enough votes for the early mob, or would we prefer the limited conscription?
No, we wait a little bit, because once we do the vote of no confidence in like 80 days, we'll go to partial mobilization.
Ah.
Oh, good. Yes. So we are getting rid of the. Okay.
Wait.
Wait, what?
When do we get Chamberlain?
Like when this focus finishes.
Really?
Okay, well that's good then.
I thought Stanley Baldwin's resignation wasn't a fixed time event.
Listen up!
Yeah, that's why I'm timing the focuses the way I am.
Good. Good.
I'm not sure we can change mobilization laws. Just give me a moment.
Move out!
Yeah, I mean, if we can't, we are a bit screwed.
Like
We're not allowed. Yeah.
I mean, we have colonial manpower. We can use that. We will have Italy as a puppet if all goes well. We can hold an emergency vote if we need to. And we now got every man will do his duty, which gives us some manpower. And now Stanley Baldwin should resign. We captured an Italian operative. In a few days, Baldwin resigns, and then we commence vote of no confidence, and then we do partial mobilization.
Nice. Yeah, I want partial mobilization.
See, Baldwin resigns. Quick motion of no confidence. Berlin for 70 days and no longer.
Motion of no confidence. We have no confidence. He's only just arrived, guys. Come on. Give him a chance.
Give him a chance.
Right, in 7 days you're gonna get the army intel. I think that should be enough.
Oh. We have like we can change construction. Sorry, I touched it. We have the new concentrated. I touched it a little bit.
You did
Right.
what?
Hey guys, you all okay to keep playing till 8:30?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
We started late. Cool.
Sorry, what?
If we're okay to.
Doing half an hour longer
Yeah.
because we started the game late.
Yeah, sure. Next research, 37 tools or 37 construction. Tools get a bigger bonus.
I think we can get machine tools out of the way faster because it's twice as fast, isn't it? So I think we should go for that. That's my vote.
So yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I feel but. What's the but?
Well, I'm also looking at another thing, which is the building slots, because we will run out of the 90% slots. I'm trying to think which is better.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just use the 70%.
Tools
ones.
is safe. Yeah.
Gasp! We have infiltrated the army.
Okay, I'm gonna add
Trade
some
the
civilian
army.
factories to the 80% slots because they're empty.
Oh, finish the Midlands one.
I will say though, we still don't have 50% intel in the army though. We're at 44%, so I still don't know their army composition.
Oh damn it! I can infiltrate them again,
Come on!
or I'll just up the network to 100% with the infiltration. Maybe that'll be sufficient.
Yes, sir!
I mean, I could be conducting operations in Czechoslovakia, but we need to know what Germany's doing, right?
Yeah.
Listen up!
Seriously, they're not good doing Return of the Kaiser. Are they
Still
gonna
not.
keep? They might be keeping for my consent forever. Okay, so my whole thing with the spies was pointless. We can do
No.
one.
Wasn't pointless. It still prevented them from doing stuff.
There's two things. One, we're going to have an attack bonus for intel, because we're definitely going to have spies on them all the time anyway. And then two, we can react a little bit when we have more information, potentially on their division templates.
And it allowed me to confirm that they were going submarine.
Do we? Are we not? Oh, we are not. Did we not get it? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a good. We are not actually producing them. Okay.
Thing which more naval
Oh.
intel would tell us what their subtech actually is.
By the
Yeah.
way, I forgot that we actually should be producing the new fighter that we got. Well, it's not so new anymore.
Yeah, we should.
I forgot about that we got it.
Okay, I'm talking with the parliament. If we want up conscription, we'll have to vote on that because we missed that and it's not in the bills. We have one emergency vote per session, and I think we should keep it for later because we might need it to, declare war on someone.
As you wish. You're the Prime Minister. Prime
If you
Minister.
guys, overrule me on that,
Um,
I don't think conscription is as important as strategic decisions like who to attack.
we have 40 days to make this decision because we're going to get an influx of manpower when we lose. What did we lose? We lose. What's it called? Oh wait, no, we've already lost the war.
Yeah, already
Yeah, we
got
did.
that.
We got
It's
it.
growing. We are at 1.2.
Yes.
We will go to 1.5. So manpower
think-
is growing.
I think conscription is
And-
fine. We won't need it this session.
Fall in!
Okay.
Probably.
Are you using? Guys, do you really think we need Italy? I think. Garrisons in Africa. I think we could just, leave a minimal garrison there, or leave it alone and just
it's-
strike Italy fast and hard.
Orders!
Well, it's
It's like
mostly
it
just to keep
wasn't-
Alexandria safe because that's the main naval base in that area.
Yes,
Because Malta
sir.
tends to get bombed.
Because there's tons and tons of troops in Africa.
Yeah, I'm sending more to. I mean, they're just there for now. Then until I decide what
Okay.
to do exactly with them.
It would
I mean,
also
with
be where we
Italy-
base a attack on Italy from would be Africa.
Listen up!
Yeah,
I was thinking Malta. We can attack from
Yeah,
Malta.
I'm sending troops there right now as well.
Just one thing to know, something that I don't think has been discussed yet is occupied territory law.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
We have the option to go for local autonomy or local police force to get some of our guns back.
Attention!
So-
Local autonomy. Maybe we should switch right now. You want to do that?
Attention!
All the stuff we have is pretty good.
My only concern
Ready.
is potentially that might have to go through the commons.
It's not in the rules, I think.
Listen up!
Oh,
The
okay.
occupation law, I'd say, is a military decision, so we can make it.
Right. Let's go to local autonomy then.
That gives
How
us
about that?
10% of our garrisons back.
Agent captured. Damn it. All right. We have a breakout artist. We do.
We should spend our political
Ready,
power on
sir.
something.
Nope.
I mean, we will have enough
Um,
saved for partial mob anyway. by the
We
looks
want to
of
get
things.
partial mobilization as soon as possible. and we will be missing like 40 points. As soon as the focus finishes,
Oh,
we
right,
do partial
right, right.
mobilization,
Yes.
and
yes.
then we can do something else.
Yeah, I see. It's almost done.
Guns!
Okay, they only have one tech for their naval doctrines, and that is the very first trade interdiction. So,
They
they're
start
not,
Guns!
so makes me think they're not investing it that heavily. They're taking it steady.
Listen up!
Just fine by
So,
me.
Yes,
I
sir!
mean,
That's-
they're going very slow. I was expecting them to be
Orders!
super aggressive. They are boosting non-aligned in Czechoslovakia, though.
Yes, sir!
Can't help but think we should stop that,
Attention!
because they're gonna get Austro-Hungary otherwise.
Do it.
Yeah, but still building up the intel thing.
Ready, sir!
Unless you guys want... Is it increasing? Oh, right, I lost an operative. Once the operative is back. Unless you guys really need to get that division information. Oh, it's 50% army intel. Is that enough for you? No, we need 70%.
80.
let's have a look. For the estimated information on the divisions, we need 50.
Ready,
Oh,
sir!
So you do have
That's
that.
at
Is that
least-
enough?
It is, that is perfect. We know now. Interestingly enough, it doesn't really tell us a lot more than we already know. We've got 1 to 3 armor templates, and then about 24 of the Kaiser's Chosen and 48 of their classic infantry. What they compose of, I just don't know.
No idea.
In 100 days, I'm going to switch to scout planes, and then once we build some of those, we'll get more info.
Alright, so I don't need to use all the agents on them.
No, we need both.
We will need both for a while, especially if they're resisting. Plus, it will take time to build the scout planes, because we're going to need a fair number.
Emotion of no confidence. Now we have confidence. Yay.
Growing
confidence?
confidence in the
And
air.
war support.
Ah!
Ah.
Damn. It all makes sense now.
Insufficient aluminium.
Yeah, I'm queuing up more fighters. Like I think
Do
that's.
you need me to buy aluminium?
Yeah, we should.
How much?
We want like one for one factory at the very least.
We're at minus 13 right now, so I
Yeah,
can buy
so
with
maybe-
2 factories, then...
Yeah, I'm like.
But
Because
you want to
giving away
lower the
civs is
fighters so that
annoying,
we're
but-
only minus 8.
I mean, it's fine to be a little bit behind. Buy one for now. Let's see how much
Okay.
we actually lose.
Let's buy it from France. So we're minus 5. Research slot available. Concentrated industry 2.
I mean, you can buy a second one too. I think. Second aluminum.
Okay.
We're gonna
Then
have.
you can queue up
more-
like 3 more fighters if you want. Alright. Right, we should also invest in extraction technologies. That will kind of fix that.
Yeah, fix the
We
aluminum
really
a bit.
do need 2 research slots for construction and stuff like that. So we might need to drop doctrine research or, pause the fighter. No, that's dumb. Alright, no, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What is Italy doing? Oh, damn it, what is Italy doing?
Oh, we're about to have more construction slots.
Okay, good.
I mean, not-
Italy did triumph in Africa. I'm not sure why I can see their entire focus tree and what they did and what they didn't do.
Listen up!
But that means the thing that happened in my test games it is not happening. So we'll be able to attack Italy most likely.
Orders!
So I'd like you guys to prepare naval invasions and fleet orders and everything for an invasion of Italy. Assume that France will join the Allies soon.
Okay.
Probably that will happen. And there is a threat of Italy joining the Japanese faction.
All in!
If Japan... No, never mind. No threat from Japan. Japan is non-aligned, which is
Ready to
actually
move.
super bad for us.
Ready!
No threat from Japan. No.
Whoa! This is not what I expected.
But we are on random.
Japanese shogunate.
Yes, sir!
Okay. Wow.
Right, so
Now-
Prussian are moving fleets into the Mediterranean.
Okay.
Attention!
If this is
I mean,
a
it's-
major invasion, then you're in charge of the Marines for this.
This is gonna take a while. We still need 2 more focuses. So it's gonna be
Can we have like
180 days until the war happens.
can we have like planes in Malta? Like we need planes, like fighters, gas and stuff.
Do we need to
Is there
upgrade the
enough
airbase too?
No,
Yeah,
we,
let's prioritize the airbase.
I
if you
don't
need
want to put them here right now because supply is 15 and 16.
oh shit, that's true.
Maybe we should just bomb the naval base and the airbase.
Hmm.
Remember, we will have access to France, most likely. If the game doesn't glitch out, France will join us. Alright, we have enough political power. What do we do with it? We can't do conscription without a vote. We can do an emergency vote, but we will need that
can-
to attack someone. We are allowed to attack Italy, Netherlands, Iraq, and Iran. Nobody else without a vote.
I would go for the land theorist, like the military theorist. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's good.
I mean, we can also do stuff like extra stability or German scientists. I mean, I don't think the theorist really makes sense because giving refuge to like German scientists give you 5% on everything, and it's cheaper. And theorist gives you 15% just on the theory.
Well, you also get XP, so I can change the template. Just to,
We'll get XP in a moment.
yeah, I guess when we fight Italy,
Yeah, when we fight Italy, and then from
we have focuses.
some focus gave it. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah, okay.
I would be against as a theorist. I don't know if you guys are all against me, then of
See.
course we'll do that. But... Sorry.
What else can we do?
I mean, we will need some banks. We could get stuff like army offense expert or infantry expert. Infantry expert might be good. 10%, 15%. Doesn't work for
It's-
Marines, but it's very strong.
It actually does. It stacks.
Infantry.
Yes.
Line infantry.
Yeah. That's why
Should we get the infantry
the
expert?
yeah. That's why
Yeah, I would-
Marines are really good, because they get bonuses from both the infantry and the special forces. High command.
Okay.
At least they used to. I don't know.
Infantry
Maybe they
expert.
changed it.
They
but-
still do. They still
okay.
do. If you go onto the Hearts of Iron 4 wiki, you can see what bonuses everything gets, and
Okay.
they are definitely considered
Yeah,
line
that's good.
infantry.
They're finally doing Return of the Kaiser, but we're about to kill Italy. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna move to doing stuff in Czechoslovakia. What's the ETA on those scout planes?
I haven't started researching yet. Will be once the convoy escorts are done.
Do we still need to keep our intel network high in Germany? Because it's 72%
Listen up!
now, but it's taking quite a lot of effort to keep it that way.
Maybe keep one person there.
Okay,
Ready to
I'll move the other 3 to Czechoslovakia.
Ready!
Because we need to make sure they're not non-aligned. Russia's
Okay, I have
Spain is gonna
recon
win.
fleets, 2 strike fleets in the Mediterranean. This should be overwhelming.
Ready, sir!
Maybe we should do the Adriatic Sea as well, because if we can split them up in the middle, like invading some place like Anzio, then they wouldn't get supplies if you block
The
Adriatic.
problem
as
with the Adriatic is it's really easy to bomb. So any naval bombers they have will just decimate any ships there.
Okay then.
I mean, I can do it. I just don't want to leave ships there.
Prussian, I see you're doing a naval invasion of what's the island called? Sardinia. We'll probably be able to march in from Ajaccio because France will likely be in our faction.
Oh, right.
You know what? I can station
Because-
submarines in the Adriatic. It's archipelago, which means it's really hard to see subs.
Also, if you're invading ports,
Yeah, you can invade next to them as well, but then if you invade next to them, kind of risky if you don't get the port, right?
Yeah.
So,
one
That's what I'm
thing,
worried about.
you're doing something wrong with naval invasion orders because you have 0 troops on each.
no, that's on purpose.
Oh, you're doing it that way.
I'm just setting up the
civil
invasions first.
factories
and then
needed.
deciding.
Okay, just gonna drop some. Oh, there's
Oh.
empty here.
Yeah.
Just keep something queued up just in case it runs out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Keeping an eye
We
on
want to
Malta.
get a naval base in Malta, and we want to get air bases there as well, or not?
Yeah, I do. I am going to build the airbase off the back of it. Initially, I just want to see how much this improves the supply by seeing how many of these I need, because I don't know how much my investment's going to be.
Right.
Ideally.
Maybe
I'll queue it
queue
up, I'll
some, maybe
Yeah.
queue something up, whatever it is, just so the production doesn't go to waste, right?
Sure.
Right, operation complete. Our
Voila.
guys are back. Czechoslovakia and Czechoslovakia.
Rescue, capture, operative mission is complete.
Ready. Attention.
Damn it, I forgot to keep upgrading our agency.
Commands.
That's why we have
happens.
so many civilian factories.
That's probably a really good thing.
I
At
kind of want to
this
max
point,
decryption. I kind of want to max decryption because decryption is kind of powerful.
Okay.
And then do stuff like everything that helps us capture enemy operatives. Oh, that's why we don't have enough intelligence. Army department, army intelligence plus 25%.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want to get
sure.
those departments if possible. They are really helpful.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god,
forgot about
Torio,
that.
you had one job. You had one job. Fire him. That's it. Get rid of him.
Attention.
I was
Follow
focusing on
vote.
the ideology stuff. Yeah,
Happened to
damn
you
it.
too.
Calling a vote of no confidence.
That's cool. But yeah, those departments are probably some of the most powerful techs for intelligence.
We're gonna get them in a moment. Like, let's finish them. We have an elusive gentleman, so the upgrades go really quick. Just shouldn't have forgotten them. I wanted to do them, just forgot to do stuff.
Yeah, no worries. It happens.
Can we scout out like the coast of Italy to see what they're defending, what they're not?
With subs or something? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you just put ships next to it,
Yes.
it works, right?
yeah. At least it used to.
I think it was only,
Have a look.
wasn't it just for heavy ships, like big ones, or everything?
No, I think subs will work too. Like if you put subs before on
Well, I'll
the
send
coast.
some subs out and have a
Yeah,
look.
yes.
Just manually put them in the right zone.
Yeah. So we want to see where they're defending and where they're
I
not
remember
defending.
testing it one day, and I think it only worked for stuff like battleships, but maybe I'm
Oh,
wrong.
look, we saw them
Oh,
already.
they're in Naples.
they
Portugal want ships, yes.
They have
That's what
something
it
in
was.
Rome, but they're not guarding the ports
Okay,
next
should we
to
do
Rome.
excavation? No, competing machine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
excavation's a
it's
bit
close.
early because I don't think we're actually short on anything, are we?
I mean, we are
We are
short on
aluminium,
aluminum,
but we're
that's it.
getting it from France.
That's still only one resource though, and only two factories worth.
I would like, if possible, to have at least one military factory on cast. That would be nice.
All in.
Just make
Yeah.
up for the losses.
Should
Yeah.
we start building military factories by now?
128 days, and then we'll have recon planes.
Why are you doing Spitfire? Is that the recon thing, or?
Yes.
No, you mean the Spitfire is not the recon. Oh, it's the other Spitfire.
PRS.
The other
Listen, we love the
Spitfire.
Spitfire so much we're researching it twice, okay? We're British, okay? That's just the way we are, alright?
Got one with guns and one with cameras. You can take pictures of the ones with the guns.
Attention.
Right, we've counteracted what they're doing in Czechoslovakia. Once the intel network is built up, I'll need 2 spies there. Germany lifts exile of Wilhelm II. And Italy has given us reason to attack them. Because now, continental intervention will give us a war goal on Italy.
Oh, we probably want a garrison on Gibraltar, just in case.
Yep,
Losing access to Med would be bad.
I don't know how you do naval invasions and stuff like that normally. I would take a port and then immediately move an army into it. Once that happens.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Still don't
Should
have
we
like.
do... Sorry?
I'm still trying to see where they have. Okay, so they're guarding Venice and Trieste in the northeast. So I'm trying to decide which invasions to do. Okay, Genoa's defended.
Ready,
I can't
sir.
attack that.
I tacked into infantry equipment. 58.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because we need the 39 guns to.
I mean, I think we need the infantry equipment line and the one over it. United Mexican States declared war on Mexico. That is interesting.
Okay.
If the United States decides to attack whichever of them, we should do the same and get them into the Allies. And hold an emergency vote on doing that.
Works for me.
Yes, sir.
Good use of the emergency too.
Because with USA on our side, we're kind of unstoppable.
All in.
Alright, what? The Kaiser's doing naval rearmament.
Oh really?
Oh.
That changes things. That's gonna give him Plan Z. And befriend Denmark.
No, that's going to lead towards focus on the true enemy. That's their naval tree.
No, you don't need for. Oh, requires all of the following.
Yeah, it does.
You are correct. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it only required the Kaiser. Yeah, they're doing what I thought they're doing then. But we're way ahead of them on Mussolini. Italy's gonna be ours before they do anything. I think. Let's troll them a bit.
Ready, sir.
You want me to go and sail the navy in the Eastern North Sea just to provoke them?
No, I just asked them for docking rights.
Oh.
Attention.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what they'll say.
Aw.
Denied.
Orders.
Oh, they've been in chat and didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry?
So I don't know about this Adolf guy. I miss the Kaiser.
Oh,
I
there's
feel the same way. Death to the Führer.
We have another. We have 2 more slots in London for destruction. Using.
Listen up.
We have almost no guns.
Yes, we have a lot of issues with. Yeah, we should really be producing mills now. I think.
Alright,
Yep.
start building military factories.
Yep,
Executive
sure.
decision.
Whoa! Don't delete the ones in progress.
We'll get loads of factories from Italy in a moment. We need to kill them somehow.
Will
With
we, though?
compliance,
Yeah.
with compliance, we'll get them like in probably 3 years.
I'm thinking of puppeting them, because
Oh,
if we puppet
right.
Italy,
Okay.
we'll get factories immediately, and also we get their fleet when we annex them at some point. And they'll help us around the Mediterranean. I'm thinking bomber production. How about that? Yugoslavia request airplanes. We'll give them
Oh
bombers.
Yeah.
Do it.
Ready.
Given the bombers, we're not even producing those, are we?
Alright. 70 days, we attack Italy.
70 days. Okay.
Listen up.
I'm going to start importing a little bit of oil from America just to make sure we
Yes,
have
sir.
enough.
Oh, I should be doing the research on the oil stuff. If we do the fuel refining research, we get more oil, more fuel
Yeah,
from
that's
oil. So that's going to be the next one. Once we're done with the ones we're doing.
Until we have more evidence they're actually pursuing a navy.
I would say my vote's on a theorist.
But again, see, theorist is just 10% on just theory. German scientists are 5% on everything.
Maybe John Vereker to do 10% more damage. Army chief.
Army offense, John Vreker.
But
Guys,
it's
what
a
do you
little
think?
bit early for like stacking bonuses on.
Yeah, but we're
It's-
about to attack Italy.
I would hope that we don't need it.
Or a material design or industrial concern. The earlier you get those, the more payoff you get.
We are not researching industry right now, though. So it wouldn't.
Not right now,
come
but
into
will
play.
be in
No,
the
no, no.
future.
Okay, on research, I think I want to go with scientists
Or
Okay.
war industrialists if we're trying to build military factories, 10% more construction speed.
And that's a really good
it's
one, I think. Yeah.
It's a bit late for that. We could have gotten them early with Baldwin for the cheap. Okay,
It's still
how
good.
about we vote between those two? Army offense or German scientists?
Well, I prefer the more industrialist, more Prince idea.
I kind of prefer the more industrialist too.
It's just 10%. It's
Yeah, but that really stacks up, especially as we've only just really started building military industry.
All in.
So I think it is still early enough.
Yeah, I
Feedback?
think it's the best.
what do you think? If you back them, we do the war industrialist.
Attention.
Feedback.
Gaming.
Command.
Boy,
I guess he's not there.
No. Oh, he's muted. He's muted. I just checked. So, he'll probably be here soon.
Okay, so I have 2 large strike fleets in the Mediterranean. One which is going to be assisting the amphibious assaults in Malta. One which is going to be dealing with the Italian fleet. I'll have recon. I don't know about air coverage. Is air coverage set up? No, not yet.
We can't get.
Back.
Oh, there's some.
Right.
There is some.
I'm making an executive
supply.
decision and getting German scientists.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
We'll get the industrialist if you still want him when we have more bottle power.
We need. Yeah, we need planes in Malta now. We have supply.
Feedback.
Hello.
Air coverage. You missed the vote, and I overruled everyone.
What was the vote on?
War industrialist versus German scientists. They both wanted the war industrialist, but I wanted German scientists, and you were not here, so I assumed you were with me.
My vote was military theories, but okay.
so a divided ministry. Ministers are all divided. Nice.
Yeah.
We have pretty good research speed, and once we do colonial elites, it's going to be super fast. So we're good on that. With the scientists, I don't want to do Italian scientists, just German ones, because if we puppet Italy, they would go away. They would go back to Italy.
Ready.
Right, I think we're successfully keeping Czechoslovakia from going non-aligned, but that consumes 2 agents forever. We have a cipher on Italy ready. I think the moment we declare war, I should activate it, correct?
Yes.
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 Are you guys confident in your ability to kill Italy?
Yes.
I mean, sure, should be fine.
There is a problem though.
I-
France should have joined us by now.
That's true. Heavy fighter focus.
So I don't think they have anything in Livorno, but I'm not sure. One of my invasion areas.
Ready to move.
I hope they
Still on
don't.
my tab, we should be seeing.
Listen up. Commands. Attention.
32 days until I can get the recon aircraft in production.
We still need planes in Malta. We don't have any.
Our decryption department's not active at the moment.
Orders. Ready to move.
Do you want to decrypt Germany?
Ready to
Isn't
move.
it going on? It is going on. Germany's decrypting.
Orders.
Oh, so it is. So,
Yeah, it's just Italy saying, we're ready!
yeah, he always.
Alright, so we got 30 minutes, I think. Kill Italy.
Yes. We're definitely allowed to do early war, right?
All in.
If it's a focus war, yes. I think.
They're confused. They don't know what we're doing. They just said that we're doing, and it says we're doing a war goal on Italy, even though they only cost 3.8% world tension. And I'm telling them the moment we attack that it's not a bug, it's continental intervention.
Orders.
Right, you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I still didn't see if like, if
Few days.
like all the ports I'm invading are garrisoned. Hopefully they aren't.
One day.
Listen up.
Okay. Let us declare war on
Uh,
Italy.
yeah, the invasions are enabled. We have, oh, we don't have any air. Not good still. And the supply went down temporarily.
Probably because the ship's activated.
Right, let's kickstart the war industry, and then we can do Netherlands quickly if we topple Italy quickly. We also
Orders.
Oh, they have troops there. We really need gas to take down the defenders.
Feedback's gone again.
Oh, our
I'd
gas.
say take control of the aircraft yourself, Prussian.
Okay, I have to take them. Okay. Oh, somebody's sending them. Actually.
Ready, sir.
Palermo. We're in Palermo.
Yes, yes, yes. I see we're in a lot of places. I need to spread out the divisions.
Ready to move.
shadow skiing factories. Oh crap! Cypher.
Prussian, can we move on Sicily? Need
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
on.
I am.
Orders.
Just
Sorry
a
about
lot of
Cypher.
invasions going on at the same time.
Got turned around a bit.
Can only get 300 planes here. I need more supply to be able to send more planes.
I send divisions out.
All in.
We
Pushing
kind
the
of
back,
screwed
sir.
in France.
Keep moving. Orders.
This is looking good.
Let
Buying
them
in some
have
more
it.
oil.
Doing the research that will give you more oil.
Keep on attacking.
Also need more aluminium.
Ah.
Do it.
Bomber.
Spitfire.
Hey.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
This is the photograph one, not the shooty one.
Keep your distances.
Should we call the Dominions in?
Keep moving. Under fire.
Probably not. But that's up to you.
What do you guys think? I honestly don't know what we should do with that. Maybe they'll send us long leads.
Let them have it. Pushing them back, sir.
Mordred, you're busy with the Navy, I see. What should I select with your research slot?
Yes, sir.
I'll do it. It's
Keep
fine.
moving. Pushing them back,
So
sir.
what's it called? Escort carriers.
Oh no, the divisions tried to pull out, so they lost org.
Keep your distances.
Oh,
It's not good.
Pushing them back,
Okay,
sir.
we've got yellow air now in Sicily.
Move
they're
out.
port striking Malta.
Yeah, ideally I want, at the moment, if possible, if you can rebase all the fleets from Malta to somewhere else, so I can put all my air force there, that'd be really handy.
Yep, can do.
Orders. Ready to move.
Why are they rebasing? They rebased out of Anzio. Again.
Move out.
You should like mark stuff to not access. Can you send an army to Anzio?
Yeah, I'm sending it out because that's too risky.
Keep
I'm
on
gonna send it out to
moving.
Livorno.
Go, go, go.
Well, that was.
That was not so good.
Okay, I'm taking control of fuel because right now we're having a really hard time.
Yes, because we have a lot of capital ships at sea.
Oh, we have zero fuel. So everything that's flying isn't working.
Keep your distances.
I
Let's
just
buy
noticed.
some oil.
Orders.
I'm already buying out some crap. We need to minimize our capitals at sea.
I will stop supporting naval invasion.
I'm gonna call in the Dominions.
Ready to move.
You gotta see. You don't
Listen up.
Fuel is really taxing. I'm going to have to prioritize fuel for the Air Force. Do without the logistics.
Yep, go for it.
This should have
Keep your
worked.
distances.
Strong. Do we have not enough equipment?
Ready, sir.
Oh, we didn't have fuel, so we like couldn't support stuff properly. I think it's like one issue. And the
Well,
other is
you know
that
what?
And
I did
ahead.
it with just, you know, regular infantry armies and so something must be not alright.
2 quick suggestions. War propaganda versus Italy would be excellent right now.
Yes, perfect idea.
Secondly, our divisions at the moment lack a lot of offensive power because they're lacking soft attack. Is it possible we can invest a little more into artillery?
We have no artillery. Oh, there's no there's no factory on artillery, even though it's skewed.
Move it up.
Yeah, okay. Reduce the fighters, and there you go.
Let them have it!
Fine.
Anti-factories for fighters.
We accept the land leases from the Dominions.
Yes, of course. Why are you doing so many fighters?
Well, I mean, I expect them to do fighters too, right?
Attention!
But if we lose the air, it's disastrous. It's like the most
No, we need
important
to
thing.
win Italy. Like, lots of stuff in Rome. I mean,
Yes, sir!
alright. Just beautiful this.
Move out!
2 things that would be helpful, Modred. Could we get some shore bombardment on the north and south of
So that's
Sicily?
the problem with the capital. Shore bombardment is incredibly oil
Pushing
intensive.
them back, sir!
Even is it not classed as moving?
Out!
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Should we invoke the alliance with Portugal?
Move out!
Um,
Move out!
We're doing send assistance to
I
the
feel
Naval
like
nation.
our political power would be better invested into maybe the chief of the army.
Right, I think what we need to do is another round of naval invasions on mainland Italy.
We could try, but
I mean,
We have
just
some
sitting
fuel
in
now.
Sicily, we will get nothing.
Pushing them back, sir!
Also, your guys in
we
Sicily
can
have no
land
orders.
behind them in Messina. Actually, I can try that.
Your army in Sicily has no orders. The guys have no orders. Just give them a front line.
I'm just gonna assign some divisions behind to attack Messina.
Ready to
That'll be
move!
good.
Yeah, but the whole army that's sitting on the border
Yeah.
fighting the Italians, they don't have an order, so
Move out!
they can't, you know, regroup and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Move out!
Put up.
And that's, I don't know.
Ready
You
to
know,
move!
maybe
send-
army's not my prerogative, I guess, but
We have no access to. Oh, France isn't in. That's why I couldn't use Ajaccio.
Orders!
well, perhaps the attack on Italy was a mistake.
Pushing them back, sir!
We should have been able to defeat them easily.
Move out!
Well, I mean,
No,
now
they-
that they're all trapped in Sicily, we probably do another round of naval invasion,
Yeah.
so it'll be a lot weaker.
Are they all trapped in Sicily? Are they all trapped in Sicily?
Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
naval
right.
invade behind them. That's what I want to do. Oh, Germany's
idea.
here. Germany's here.
Orders!
Did they send volunteers?
Attention!
Damn it.
Something is wrong with our template. Give me a second. Oh, it's 18 will. Fixed it.
Commands!
Also using a heck of a lot of convoys. Yes.
Okay, I'm invading behind in Messina, so that should cut them off. That might kill the Germans too. We'll see.
Listen up!
Hopefully there is nothing in Messina. Oh, we still don't have air. How do we
There
have
might
so
be
much air?
something there.
We have supply.
Go, go, go!
I hope there's. Oh, the Germans went
Germans
there.
just moved into Messina.
Ah, that's so unfortunate.
Commands!
Yeah, not gonna get it.
Damn.
But if you take the other one next to it, it has a port. Like
Which?
at one bit south.
Yeah. Okay.
Attention!
And then move an army there quickly. Right, secure the all imports is pointless now because we don't have the strength to fight anyone.
Go,
I'm gonna do general rearmament.
Okay.
Keep moving!
I mean, we are getting a lot of XP because Italy's attacking into us. That's one thing.
XP is pointless, we need to win them quickly. I have added infantry equipment at the very bottom. We should prioritize infantry equipment over fighters. I mean, just cancel all the fighters, I think.
Ready, sir!
Don't
Or
cancel all the
limit them
fighters.
to one factory, because our guys don't have infantry equipment. It's more important than fighters.
I mean, it's only infantry equipment 1, and we have like enough infantry. Like, that's not the
No,
problem.
we have 10,000, not insufficient.
But we're still doing a bit of recruitment. I cancelled some of the recruitment.
We've got some
Because-
cut-offs in, by the way.
Oh, guys, back me up here. 20 factories on fighters and 4 factories on infantry equipment. That's
Well, when
that's
we
crazy.
make militaries and add them all to infantry.
It's 10 on infantry.
Sorry.
I see 10 on in. Oh no, it's 3. What?
Yeah.
Oh, it just
we
got
need, like-
reduced.
Okay, I'm going to overrule you on that. Like half the fighter production. Sorry.
Yeah, so when I was looking at that, because we had the times 10 selected and it was like a full icon, it was showing
I
as 10.
spotted. We don't need that many fighters.
Move out.
We have fighters. We're just upgrading them. We will need fighters once we're fighting the Germans, not for Italy.
Orders.
Yeah, I think the UI was one. I don't think we realised just how many were actually on fighters versus infantry.
Guns.
We might even need to go like pure infantry because we don't have enough artillery for support.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that template now. We'll add the artillery after.
Let's cancel all artillery production then.
Attention.
There is no artillery production.
There was 5 factories on artillery.
Was there? Okay.
Attention. Pushing them back.
Sorry, I'm overruling you on production. We need to focus on infantry equipment right now.
Yes, sir.
Guys, in Palestine.
Yeah, I am attacking.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But the Diog, so it's all good at the end of the day.
Orders.
Yeah. Well, we
I
have
guess
everything in
once
Africa.
Secure Africa will have a better chance, but still.
Ready, sir.
Damn.
Listen up.
I think.
8 days and I land behind them.
Yes,
Should we cancel all the civilian ones in Lancashire except for the one that's already started? And,
Sure.
and the dockyards and just do
We
military
don't need
factories?
any. Yeah, we just need military. That's it.
Suggestion: can we make a theatre for the one that's in Sicily to prioritize equipment?
Let's go.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, I'll accept that. That's
Well,
good.
let's do it. I'll do it.
Out.
There you
It's a
go.
good idea since we're lacking
So we're
equipment.
gonna finish here, guys, because Daniel needs to go. Whatever. So could I just get one person to come and have a chat, just to review, and then we're gonna end the stream for tonight.
Mr. Prime Minister, I nominate you.
Alright. You can.
I second the nomination.
Yes, I third it.
Okay.
Like it's necessary.
Just join the castle territory when you're ready.
I think you have to pull me. Which channel?
The casting channel. Can you see it?
No,
you
you
have to
can't.
pull me.
Okay, I'll get Danny to pull you across.
It's really weird because I can see it. Do I have an extra roll to you?
Yeah, you have Paradox Games, and I don't have that. Apparently, you play Paradox games, and I don't.
Apparently so.
Exposed.
No, I have that roll too. I mean, we have too much aluminum. I mean, I stopped trading for it now. Yeah.
There's definitely some big issues with the
this is-
logistics and production.
Yeah,
isn't
this
there?
is what happens when we don't do a test game, right?
Everything's kind of crazy.
Listen, I'm all for trying something new, but I don't think using our spies that we invested like 30 civilian factories into boosting Czechoslovakia is really going to help us.
Oh.
Let's go.
Look at the AI's being stupid in Italy and just bashing its head against
Yeah,
us,
that's
which is
good because I'm getting XP, a lot of XP, and you know, it's, well, eventually it's gonna help.
They've sent volunteers and they've sent a biggie.
You know, they were about to get surrounded because I was invading them in Messina, and then they just went there and stopped us around. It was really close.
Is there anything there in Messina? Have you had a look, Modred?
I mean, I'm sailing around and I'm not seeing anything. My fleet's pretty active, hence we've got no fuel again.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the stream. Yes, we did that, Ravni, but you see that AI had like so many troops there. So, kind of rough. Even though I sent, like, it's speed 3, right? So it's like not that easy. To like, yeah, if you do it perfectly and like you pause, yeah, you can do it. But if it's speed 3 and you're invading here, you know, like the AI can answer really quickly.
Listen up.
I got this and this. And this.
Go, go, go!
That's why. Well, we already tried trolley, and you know they had divisions here. I could do here next, but this is riskier because then there's like, we have no supply here. That would be the issue. So we could lose our troop here. We could only do that if we had troops that we could use to push them here. You know. I mean, yes and no, Beto. Because, well, yeah, because if you defend, then the AI perma-locks you. You have to expand very fast. If you don't expand very fast, the AI perma-locks your port. And this is how, when you have divisions and you don't realize that, like, we actually lost 2 divisions. I was looking at some of the battles and, like, some low org divisions were fighting. No, it could work even on those too. It's fine, but you know, it's you just have to be really fast with it. I think, from trying it now. Anyway, gonna go back to the stream.
Okay. You guys think we can pull this Italy thing off? Maybe that was a mistake.
Yes. No, it wasn't a mistake.
Invasions were good. But
it wasn't a mistake.
We can do it. It just take longer.
Yeah. Next idea is we tried to land in that port, and we also tried to land at the boot here, behind like Messina, because that would cut them off completely. And if we convoy raid them there, then they should have no supply, and we also kill the Germans. Would be good.
Oh, PrussianPrince, I see you're doing 4 divisions for this invasion order. I'm not sure you are aware, but with the recent changes, you can just do 4 1-unit orders from the same port, and they will be ready 4 times as fast.
Oh, literally from the same port to the same destination? You mean?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Really?
And that would take not 28 but 7 days.
Oh,
that seems
them at the same time.
that seems unintended.
Yeah. It works like this right now, so you can do that and it will be faster. So you think you can trap their forces in Sicily and just move north?
Actually, I'm not even gonna use like 4-in-1, because if there's something, it's not like these troops can like lead it out anyway. So I'm gonna do like a couple of things here.
Oh yeah, that's good. If the supply freight is from supplies up here, we're good.
Yeah.
Should have
also have green air.
Yes.
No, we can take out a lot of them here. If this succeeds.
Oh wait, I can't issue orders.
Hello guys. Sorry,
hey guys.
You're not talking anything secret. We're not talking anything secret.
Okay,
Everything's fine.
Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to explain that I didn't mean to talk back at you guys earlier, but that was not supposed to be possible. You were not supposed to get a war goal on Italy, so that is a bug which I'm not sure where that is from.
Yeah, we literally were like, huh, that shouldn't be right. We opened up the script and we're like, yeah, everything's correct. So it's we're not sure where where the logic is. It gives you war goals on Italy, but
yeah, because it says you needed 10% world tension caused.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It says you need 10 world tension, not 10%.
Just before we go further, I'm still streaming this. Should I stop streaming?
Yeah, me too.
no worries. Everything is fine. There are no bugs in our game.
Too much. Hey guys. I'm gonna call the stream here, so thank you everyone for watching.